And now, on with the show.
And we're back. Off the Record Podcast.
Yeah, welcome to Off the Record, the greatest show on the internet.
Fuck yes.
We got some people with us.
Hey.
You can see one of them.
You see one.
One.
Where's my hair? Damn it. Best show on the internet. All right, there we go. Alter Flesh, y'all.
Woo woo! What's up, guys?
Never did short.
You didn't.
No, never did.
Could have kept it going. You
How
don't get
long
cheered
is
that
it?
often.
You said it was,
14 seconds.
that's a long ass applause. You should have gave them the full 14 seconds.
Yeah.
They deserve it.
That's all right.
Yeah.
They deserve it.
I actually have two. I have two applause buttons, so we can do this all night.
That's hilarious. But thank you guys for coming. Like,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
so excited to have you guys come on. So
Yeah, it's
I
about
guess,
time. You guys are hard to catch.
Right.
Yeah.
Busy doing shit. We'll find out what they're up to here in a bit.
Are we?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
Oh, yeah.
All
Already
right.
got a sneak peek.
Oh. Heard it here first?
Yeah, yeah.
Heard it here first.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Jason's running all over town, running his mouth about all the shit that they do. I don't know yet.
No?
We'll find out.
It's always a scary thing when Jeremy says, we'll find out. That's never a good thing.
It's not your baby.
Fuck around and find out.
Oh, man, that's hilarious. So, yeah, we have Alter Flesh. So if you guys have not checked them out live, please do, because they're pretty badass. So do you guys want to introduce yourselves? Let everybody know who you guys are and what you play?
Jason, lead guitar, lead vocals.
John Wayne, bass guitar.
Matt, drums.
Nice.
Nick couldn't be here tonight.
I was about to ask who we were
Yeah,
missing.
He got out late. So,
Oh, man.
yeah.
So how long has Alter Flesh been together?
Since
I know.
99.
I'm about to say it's been a while.
Yeah. You've been at it a minute.
That's crazy. So how'd you guys form?
We were in high school, and I was actually going to audition for another band, and some guys were putting something together, and I was actually going to play drums, and then they found a drummer, so it was kind of like, well, you can join as a vocalist, and then the other guy, I don't know, it was just me and my friend Joe. We ended up kind of just saying, all right, let's write songs, and the other guys sort of went off and did another project, so it sort of just became this other thing, and then Matt joined his drums, and
Nice.
we've been kind of just doing what we do. So
Hell yeah. So how many instruments do you guys play? Can you guys play? I know you said you're...
I can noodle on a keyboard in addition to guitar and lead vocals. I can play a little bit of drums. I'm not the greatest, but I can hold a beat. Bass, I guess, that counts.
Okay. Jeremy, does that count?
The survey says no.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I thought it was more
I was
of
going
a
to say yes.
a bit of an auxiliary instrument, sort of.
John, what about you?
Pretty much the same thing. I've been with this band about 6 months.
Yeah.
6 months?
Something like
About
that.
6 months now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I can play other instruments. I can play fiddle and stuff like that. And
What?
then, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty cool. What about you? Only drums or other instruments?
I took guitar, a little bit of guitar.
Nice. Okay.
They say he's a master at the skin flute.
Hell yeah.
Where's your drum?
Hell yeah.
How's it go?
Oh my God, I lost it.
There you go.
That's Joe.
I don't have them directly in front of me. They're off to the side tonight, so I got to spin around and relocate the buttons.
Yeah, if you can't tell when Jeremy was playing with the cameras, he is not at the table with
No,
us.
No,
He's
not tonight.
hiding over there in the dark.
I got my own.
The red is it speaks highly.
I fucking love it, by the way.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
The evil red.
It's like you know who I immediately thought of? Dr. Evil.
Oh, I was thinking Satan, but
Oh, I was thinking. See, I was a little bit more nice on that aspect.
oh, okay.
I was nice to you, Jeremy. Just remember that. I was the nice one.
What's wrong with Satan? He was the most beautiful angel.
Yeah, no, there's
I
nothing
agree,
wrong with
110% agree.
Yeah.
110% agree.
Just,
Dr.
you know.
Evil wasn't even really a good bad guy. I mean,
That's true. He was more funny. He was funny. He was, okay, again, no, he was actually really fucking lame. I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to be nice again.
Well, I
He's
appreciate-
his
fucking
plans
this.
went about as well as Skeletor's, and it never ended well.
There you go. That's
Wow.
true.
Yeah, I appreciate the thought, anyways.
I was about to say stop the count.
Yeah, we'll think of another red guy.
Another red guy. So I know that you guys have been around forever because I've been to your shows. You guys are insane. Like I'm a huge
appreciate
fan.
it.
Like for sure, I'm a big fan. But what made you get into music, all of you? What was it for you?
Slash.
Yeah. Okay, good choice. Good choice.
Mine was like Gene Simmons.
Yeah.
As well, I've always liked the bass. I've always just something about the instrument I really enjoyed.
Okay.
For me, it was Tommy Lee's Wild Side video. When he went up in the air.
Yeah.
It's like, who didn't want to play drums after that?
So would you say that would be your guys' biggest influence?
No.
No.
No?
No. I mean, we've
Some
evolved over time, you know.
So who was your so you said you started playing because of Slash.
Yeah,
So,
Slash was definitely an early
Right.
once. I'd say like
Oh, yeah.
I would say James Hetfield and Dave Mustaine were certainly my guitar tutors who taught me
Nice.
everything I know. But ultimately, I think my bigger influences have kind of evolved over the years. I like this band and I sort of forget about them, then I like that band, sort of forget about it, and then move on and on and on. Like right now, I'm really into gothic metal, so I don't know.
Nice.
It's just sort of what really I'm feeling. So
what band in that genre is your
Um,
kind of go to right now?
Amorphous is definitely I think probably my biggest one. But,
Okay, they actually popped
Yeah.
up on my playlist today.
yeah, Crematory is another
Yep.
one. They're a German
That's a good
band.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Def Leppard.
Yeah, there you go.
No,
Yeah.
not definitely. I never heard of them.
No?
No.
I saw him in Jacksonville. It was pretty
My,
bad.
my big influence was Peter Steele.
Really?
Typo negative?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nice.
Is it because he's tall too? You're a tall dude. You guys
Yeah.
gotta stick together. You're only like 14% of the population. You gotta stick together.
You're dwindling.
I
Yeah.
really liked Typo Negative. It was a really good band.
That was a really good band.
Yeah.
What about your biggest influence?
I don't know. It's all multiple drummers.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. No more influences.
Oh,
What about for your lyrics,
Oh,
like
shit.
for singing?
I was one of the cuss, right?
Yeah,
All right, cool. Anyway, yeah,
Well, I
a lot
hope
of our
so.
lyrics are. I've written gore stuff, which I love to do. It's a lot of fun.
Okay.
And recently I've kind of thought a lot about that one, and I've been like, man, if I were actually out there just killing people, like Cannibal Corpse or something like that,
Yeah.
just think about randomly killing people, and I'm like, nah, I couldn't really see myself doing that, but certainly like a child molester or something. So I sort of redirected the lyrics a little bit that way, So, like I wouldn't have a problem with that, So
Right.
it just I don't know, just killing some girl for no why? I just don't get that. But then also like socio-political stuff, just shit like that. I mean, stuff that personal stuff here or there. Usually all of my song lyrics will be purposely vague and will have like some lines that sort of apply to different things. So I don't really have like one subject.
Okay.
Well, I will start with sort of an idea and then it'll just sort of evolve and just go from there.
So like you'll just be
So-
walking around one day and be like, "Whoa, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good song lyric." Like type
Pretty
in your
mu-
phone or
pretty
something.
much. I have some songs lyrics I wrote on napkins back when I worked in the food industry.
What?
As to be at work or something, I just writing down lyrics and I'd just come home and it would turn into like
totally
Back in the
hope-
Grave or something. Which,
I totally hope you kept those napkins because
some, they
Really?
were like tucked into. They were for years. I did. They all got tucked into a lyric book that I had. Where,
that's
And it's
pretty
just-
cool though.
yeah,
That's pretty cool.
I really appreciate vague lyrics.
Hmm.
Lyrics can be tuned to your own agenda
yeah,
or your own life if you really want to. But the vaguer and more general and broad you keep things, the more that people can
Mhm.
relate to it and
Absolutely.
put their own spin, their own
Right.
thought process.
yeah.
on it.
That's the idea. I mean, you want to keep it like, where. I mean, I know that my interpretation of a lot of my favorite songs is going to be different from yours, and I think that's awesome.
Yes.
That's the cool thing about music. It's why it's a universal language.
Absolutely.
100%. We do have some comments. You want
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
to
Oh, there we go.
see that, y'all? Jeremy forgot about Brian. Brian says, "Hey, you guys." We've got give Jason a shot so he loosens up.
He has 2 PBRs in front of him.
He does.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
does. And we've got Tammy says welcome. And we got Buck says off the record crew kicks ass. We love
That's right, it
you.
does.
Gotta have the lasers. Gotta have the lasers. So what would you guys say would be your most favorite show that you guys have played? Even I know that you said you've been here for within the band within 6 months, but
Yeah, I've done 2 shows so far.
okay. So for you, my question would be more as in general, like that you have played would be your favorite, and for you guys, obviously Ultra Flesh.
I'm going to go ahead and say that the coolest one we've ever played, and it was just really because of who it was with, was Morbid Angel back in what was it, 2002 or something like that.
Holy shit.
Wow.
It was supposed to be us opening with Cream Abdul-Jabbar at direct support, and then Morbid Angel, but Cream had to drop, so it was just us and Morbid Angel. So
Nice.
you gotta say that's awesome.
That is pretty badass.
Yeah.
Cream of, I have not heard that band
Yeah, right.
in
Forever.
15, 20 years.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
yeah.
I still got one of their stickers somewhere.
Do you really?
Yeah. Somewhere.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
I can name drop some local bands now.
Yeah, I remember you were kicking around back in the old Scaphism days.
yeah.
Yep. I was like, who's this Jason Santos guy who was checking out my ass?
Is that how that went?
Well, that's what I was thinking. I never said that out loud.
I mean,
Okay.
dude, it was perfectly sculpted. Someone had to look.
Yeah, I mean, back, that was 200 years ago when I was in shape. All righty, moving on.
What about you guys? What's the best show you think you guys played? Your most favorite?
Probably the first show I did.
Yeah?
Yeah, with these guys. It was
Most
awesome.
memorable? That's pretty cool.
It was in Tampa. What's that show with the band with the sword?
Oh, Yeti. Yeah,
Yeah,
we opened. We direct support over Yeti.
No, that was a
great.
cool show because we
Yeah.
had one of the biggest mosh pits.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that pit was moving. It was
Yeah.
at an old strip club that they had turned into a club Venom.
Nice.
Holy
And then-
shit.
Yeah, it was like
Was this in actual Tampa?
yeah.
No
yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah, like every good rock club is on the other side of the tracks, so it's a
Right,
good
yeah.
place to play. But yeah, it was an old strip club, and it was cool because it had all the rooms and the mirrors and all that shit still up. So it's, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Then they turned it back into a strip joint, but they would do a Venom night where they would allow bands back every so often. So we did play a couple of those Venom nights. So it was pretty cool.
That is
Like, why
pretty
did they
cool.
bring the strippers in those nights? It would have been fun.
So there's actually a place in I want to say Jacksonville that does that. Like the strippers
really?
will dance while you play.
Ah, there we
Yeah.
go.
I can't remember the name of it, but that is a thing. Is it
Yeah,
Jacksonville or it might have been Tampa? I can't remember.
Don't-
I can't remember.
It's my
That's
house.
gonna bug me.
It's my house.
Is that's what it was?
I don't know.
My bad. I must
I
have.
said we need
must have forgot
cage
about that.
dancers. Or
Yeah.
something.
Everybody tries
Why is
that.
that not more of a thing?
It should be.
Having at least fucking go-go dancers
Yeah, right.
or something.
I support this decision,
You would
ladies.
think
If you're
that would be
watching and you're
more.
interested,
Yeah. No, you got to pay the people to do that
Oh,
sort of thing.
yeah.
And,
Shit,
yeah.
bands aren't getting paid.
No, hell no.
that part. That part.
Yeah, we pay to play, really.
So we do have some more comments. We got Brian says only an ass a mother could love. You gotta go down.
Here, hold on. We got
That wasn't a
Okay,
nice
we
thing
got
to
another
say
one? We
about
got another
Matt. No.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam said what's up? Hey Sam. And then we got Buck says haha Jeremy. A link.
What was this link there, Brian?
Don't know what the link
Looks
is.
questionable.
Yeah.
Only an ass a
Don't-
mother could love. And then
don't
Brian
trust it.
says Dothan was doing that.
Oh,
Strip club maybe?
sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably, yeah.
Okay.
Woo.
I can see that.
Brian, was that Grand Central Station by chance? There in Dothan?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there is a place in Dothan called Grand Central Station, and it was kind of like the Warrior in the
Okay.
sense that they had different rooms.
Yeah.
And one of them was like the hip hop room.
Oh, yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
And I'm wondering if that's the joint that he's talking about.
We had there was a club out in North Carolina back where I'm from, and you pay for one, but you get both clubs. So if you go to the left, it was called South Beach, and it was a hip hop R&B type club, and then to the right was a country club. So they would have bands that would come in and do like hip hop or rock on the South Beach side, and then all country on the right side.
Wow.
So it'd be really weird because there's a door that goes in between the two clubs in the very back, and if you are standing too close to that door, you get a really good mix of like hip hop rap artists and then country music playing. So you're like really confused while you're standing there for a quick second. It's pretty awesome. But they
Back
did
when
that.
the riverfront was still a thing. I do remember them having that, the hip hop.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
I used to the only 2 times I went there, I did like the hip hop room better just because I can't do country.
Yeah, no, I feel
Bell
you.
bottoms.
I feel
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
Bell
okay,
bottoms.
yeah. It's like I can tolerate hip hop, but boy, you put me in the country thing. Well, I don't know. Yeah, unless it's like Willie Nelson or something, I'm kind of not.
So country would be like the genre that you won't.
Well, if I were looking to get famous as a musician, I would probably go play country. I think you have a better shot.
Okay.
I just think you do.
Yeah.
Rock, no way. Not a shot. Not a chance in hell.
I don't know that I necessarily agree with that because
really?
there are, and I say that there are so many fucking country singer / guitarists out there,
Yeah.
right? But how many good rock? I mean, yeah, there are also a lot of rock bands, but how many good rock bands?
Well, every rock band thinks you're good. I mean, that's the problem. And it's like to say everyone else to go, yeah, I mean, it's, that guy right there is that virtuoso guitarist, and that doesn't matter anymore because there's a 6-year-old kid on YouTube who can outshred Steve Vai, you know.
Yeah.
So who really cares if you're in some hokey rock band and you can shred? I mean,
Although I know
sorry guys, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but no one cares.
I've said it once or twice. No worries.
That part.
Yeah, I don't want to be the black cloud over someone's parade, but I am, unfortunately.
There's definitely a 6-year-old in somebody's fucking band that will play the fuck out of anything you want to put in front of them.
I watched this kid.
Are better than you.
Oh yeah.
I watched this kid. I think he was like 4, and he was playing "Hot for Teacher"
Yeah.
on the drums.
Yeah.
You know, just like rocking it on the drum. Like, yeah, it is.
There was that girl that I guess she went online and she's like, I'm challenging Dave Grohl to a
Oh
to a
yeah,
drum off.
yeah.
And then that went back and forth, and then finally she showed up at
She
one of
killed
his
it.
she went on stage and got to play. I thought that was a pretty cool one.
Yeah.
But there you see like crazy kids. There's this really old, she's an older lady, and she blew up here recently, but she she had a friend of hers video record her going into this music store. And it wasn't in her hometown. It was somewhere like, you know, she was traveling or something. So she had a friend video recorder. And so she walks in and she's like, I would like to see that drum set over there. And they were like, so cute. You know, like, you're just so adorable, Grandma. Here you go. And handed her sticks. And she went up there and all you see is she's like holding her sticks. And she goes and like looks around. And then she looks under and she like kicks the drum. And then she just goes, bam, and just like wails, and I'm like, oh my God, Grandma just killed it. And
Dana Carvey is the church lady.
Yeah. She like killed it, and the guy was standing there, and he was like, "Oh, let me help you sit down, old lady," you know. And then she just killed it, and he went,
"Let me shove that stick up your ass."
Yeah, I thought it was pretty badass. Like, look at Grandma go.
I work at the DOT, and I had to take this woman. She wanted me to drive her. I'm desktop support, so I had to help out with buying TVs and crap. So I went to Best Buy, and she was telling me on the way back after we got the conversation about me being a musician and all that. She was saying how back when she was younger, she played a 20-piece drum set. And if you looked at her now, you would never guess that she was she was a rock star in her past life.
Wow, that's something to be proud of.
Yeah, right.
That is pretty badass. We do have a question in the comments. Samantha wants to know, what's the biggest problem you've encountered in the journey of music? That's a really good question.
Staying inspired sometimes. It's kind of weighted there, but yeah. Staying inspired sometimes. That's the hardest thing.
Yeah?
Because, I mean, sometimes you, like even going to shows that I'm not playing and stuff like that, you just be like, man, do I even want to be in the scene anymore? It's cost me more than I've made. No, but that's sad and true. But yeah, that's,
what do you guys think?
That's it for me.
What's the biggest problem you've encountered in the journey of music?
Asshole like me.
Never. Forgetting how to play the song.
Okay.
Like you get caught up in the other bands and you just wander on. Like, how did I just play that?
Yep.
Man, I gotta improvise. Oh, there we go. I just remembered.
So basically, what you're saying is, if being a musician, you're probably gonna have to improvise a lot of the time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
When you break a string on stage, you have to
Oh,
improvise. Break a head, same thing.
To what John Wayne just said, I have literally played a show at Big Daddy's, was playing a song, and somehow ended up playing a part of a completely different song without even fucking realizing I was doing it. Until the other guys were looking at me like, yeah.
Over there just wailing away. Down,
Slash
down,
me
down,
up.
down, down,
One
down.
of the live performances, he was playing something totally different than what it's supposed to be. Like the solo.
It really wouldn't surprise me. The thousands and thousands of fucking shows that he's played tell me that he hasn't fucked up a couple times.
man.
Oh, like when Mariah Carey was lip syncing to the wrong song.
You have a fair point. We do have another question. Samantha has another one. She said, what's the saddest song you've ever heard?
Damn. Coming in hot.
Right?
Wow, dude.
Putting you on the spot.
Saddest song.
Keep it going, Samantha. You're putting them on the spot.
Yeah, feelings wise or just like shitty
Someone else
songwriting?
take a shot first. I gotta think about this one.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point. Like something like sad song that specifies. Sad song that makes you feel, or just sad as in just shitty?
Chris Isaac, Wicked Game.
Yeah.
Look at y'all. You're all like, oh yeah, fuck, I forgot about that one.
Mine's a cold song.
Y'all just went to a sad part.
What was that?
Which one?
What was it? It was a different kind of pain. He wrote it for his passed away sister.
Yeah.
That really, the whole record
Some-
really touched me.
No joke. Somebody had a similar conversation on Facebook recently, and somebody brought up that fucking song. I'm in the fucking drive-through at McDonald's. I'm like, oh, this is a cold song. I have to check it out, right? And I'm not gonna lie, I had to kind of stop. Had to turn that shit off because I was kind of caught a little tear there for a moment.
Oh,
It's a good band. I've seen
Yeah.
them 7 times.
Wow.
Yeah, I can say I don't know if it's sad, but I'll say the one that probably puts the feels mostly because it's a meaningful song to me is "I'm Your God Now" by Machine Head.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
one
good
there
song.
is,
Okay.
yeah, it's pretty meaningful to me. I had moments in my life where that song was playing in the background, so it always like, oh yeah, it's like that was kind of a
I gotcha. It became like one of those things.
one
Yeah.
of those songs. Just
I have a few like that. Me and Jeremy were talking today whenever we came in. What was the name of the song that always plays whenever we first get started up?
Money by
Yeah.
Pink Floyd.
Yeah, it seems to always be playing on the speakers in there, and I hear the same part every time we're in here. So I'm never gonna.
Yeah, you
know.
can set your clock to X101.
oh yeah,
Like, oh, hey, this song is on. This must be 5:30.
golf was that
That's
way.
true.
It's
Yeah.
like every hour on the hour, AC/DC will play.
Yep.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. We have a comment. Brian said, "I bet she will be their next drummer." Go down. Talking about lady. I bet she will be their next drummer.
All right.
Oh, we have another question. Samantha again. What's the best new music you've heard recently?
Not sure if it's new, but I did recently run into a band called Rain Time. That's kind of awesome. My
I don't
God,
think I've heard of them.
yeah, they're Italian. I don't
Okay.
think it's new, but it's new
New
to
to
me.
you, yeah.
So I'm gonna put them on the list. I'd say they're pretty sweet.
Okay.
Altar of Flesh.
Great answer.
That is the correct answer.
Got him.
Oh man.
No, what was it? We were listening to Ghost on the way here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, some songs are pretty good.
Yeah.
I am probably in the minority that actually likes Ghost.
Some
Now,
songs. I like
I'm
everything.
not going to sit here and say they're a metal band. They're not.
No.
They're not metal. But for what they are, I dig it.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
I like Little Sunshine. That's a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
That's one he had on, and I actually never heard that one. I think that was all right.
Yeah.
And some of their other stuff I don't care for at all. But
Yeah.
that one I do. I thought that was pretty good. I don't know about the lyrics, but I don't know. It is kind of a little hokey, but the music,
is
yeah,
pretty cool.
the music and the vocal cadence were pretty spot on. So.
Yeah, I've seen the video. It looked kind of cool.
Okay.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, check it out.
It reminded me a lot of Bram Stoker's Dracula, that
Yeah.
video
A little bit.
Yeah.
with the train and the big floaty head in the background. Yeah, it's a cool little shout out. If he meant to do that, I don't know. Don't know the guy. Can't
I
imagine
think as
I'll
far
ever
as
meet him.
metal goes, they're supposed to be like the 1931 Dracula, you know?
Yeah.
They're like that version, you know, the Saturday morning cartoon.
Not
What's Count Chocula kind of metal, you know?
That's what they need to bring back right there. Some
They called it
blueberry.
Nosferatu back then.
No, 1931 was Dracula. That was Bram Stoker, right? I'm not
Frankenberry.
Bram Stoker. Bela Lugosi.
We're over here talking music and you're talking cereal.
Yeah, I'm like blueberry.
Chocolate kicked his ass. I love chocolate, man. That was the stuff. I can still eat that shit if they made it in small boxes.
Yeah.
Because I mean, yeah, I ain't about to.
Yeah. Oh man. She said Samantha. She said, "LOL. Sorry guys, I'm into it today."
Nice.
But she's
Hey,
got
bring it
another.
on, bring it on.
She's got another question. Samantha says, "What are each of your greatest weaknesses when playing live, and how does the group support you in this on stage?" That's a damn good question.
Besides the alcoholism.
Nope. I had to learn the hard way about that.
Yeah.
I do not drink before I play now. That's
At all?
At all.
Yeah,
I've had to give
Oh,
that up.
I'm so sorry I missed
was
that
not-
show.
That was not the policy a few years ago, but we've kind of recently.
we took a shot
Like, no.
before.
Yeah,
That's
shot,
pretty much it. Then we go
Yeah.
on.
The shot's fine, you know. Drop some whiskey and then go.
I can't play drunk, so.
Yeah. And my left hand will turn to mush.
Now I've seen you play drums. You're a pretty badass drummer.
Yeah, but when I'm drunk, we played one show. I was drunk. I couldn't even play.
Everybody looking back. I would support that weakness is just yelling more. I don't know.
Yelling more.
Yeah, a little higher.
Yeah, just kind of make it a little more.
Pretend like the drummer's dead. That's brutal.
Yeah, yeah. Focus up here, not back there. What's he doing back? Don't worry about it. He'll be fine.
Look, I'm not wearing pants, everybody. Come on, just don't worry about that guy.
Then again, I feel like if you've done your homework, if you've really done your homework, you know, a show is just it's muscle memory.
Yeah,
At that point,
it is. But
I think at that point, probably your only weakness would either be lack of crowd participation or sound,
yeah,
which a lot of those things are somewhat, if not completely out of your control.
yeah. Sound is always a challenge. So we have to, you know, we got used to it over the years. We've been playing as long as we have, so we've dealt with a lot of sound issues playing live and no monitors and all that other stuff. And yeah, you just have to kind of push through at that point. I usually, like, I'm at the mic the whole time, so sometimes I have to recalibrate and find a way to step away from it so I can hear what the drums are doing and then come back, you know.
Right.
Like if I can kind of reset and find out where I am, all right, and find the snare drum, so, you know, it's
So-
hard to.
You made the point about crowd participation. So how do you guys keep the crowd into it and going?
I don't know. Sometimes there's a
He just
crowd.
points.
That guy.
He just points.
Fucking bass players.
Yeah.
So you guys can't see, but he pointed all to that guy right there.
I do my best, man. It's just try to do what you can to keep people interested. So, you know.
What is it that you love to see the crowd do when you're on stage? Is it the whole getting into it, mosh pit,
Yeah,
whole
I
nine,
mean,
like
That's definitely the elation of seeing people dig your music.
Yeah.
That's the point of it for me. I'm all about just people hearing the songs we wrote. That's more than anything else to me. That's the most important thing, you know.
Yeah.
Just having people interested enough to want to like hear the song and actually maybe remember it, you know.
Well, what's cooler, having somebody that actually knows the words to the songs, or like just having a really great mosh pit? Which is better in your opinion? which is
Yeah.
more rewarding,
Yeah.
I guess.
I would definitely say someone knowing the songs would
Yeah.
be more rewarding to me than even the mosh pit. Which I mean, obviously the mosh pit's the thing. That's what we're shooting for. But just having people just knowing the songs and wanting to hear the songs and actually, being into it. That's really the key to it. It's hoping people dig the music.
I unfortunately have been out of the music scene for a very long time, and I'm acclimating back into it. And I'm starting to catch on to songs I'm familiar with after hearing bands just a couple of times. Like, oh yeah, I recognize this song. I'm looking forward to hearing that. So definitely,
Yeah, for sure.
I'm about the artistry now more than I am about any of the other parts of it. That's the thing with me with the music is it's. It used to be when you're young, you care about, I want to be a rock star, and you got the chicks and all the things. I don't care
how
about
that work out for you.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, got him.
Yeah, I got chained up, man. Damn.
You got the chick all right.
Yeah, I got the chick. No, it's about the artistry, and it's about the making songs. I think about new songs all the time. That's the thing. There's been times I've considered killing the project, and then it's like, yeah, but I got 3 more songs that are, and then that 3 more songs turns into 4 more songs. And then, it's just like, okay, we'll come back and do more and more and more. So it's about music, the artistry of it.
As long as you've been doing it, I don't see any reason to kill it.
Oh yeah, well,
Other
it's just
than you're
like
just
I
done,
mentioned earlier.
you know what I
Sometimes that inspiration just freaking
Yeah.
sucked out of you, and you're like, man, I don't even know if I want to do this crap anymore. Then it's like, yeah, but I got 4 more songs.
One of the coolest things I've heard talking about inspiration, James Hetfield talking about the writing process. He talks about how you sit down, you get your pen and your pad and everything, and you're ready to write a song, and fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing comes out, but you kind of press through it, and and then one word becomes a sentence, and then before you know it, you're invested in it.
Yeah.
And he said at that point, all hell breaks loose.
Oh yeah. Sometimes that's how it's got to start. I mean, for me, it's a riff. I come up with a riff that I can hear, like a killer vocal over that riff. Then sometimes that'll lead to that lyric, and then when that lyric sort of matches it, then everything else can just go from there.
Which comes first for you? Does the riff come first, or the riff that comes first?
Now, the idea for a song, I have hundreds of ideas for songs, but the riff is really the building block of the whole thing. It's got to be like a one kick-ass riff, and then everything else can be built on top of it. So,
whenever you have that base of the riff, is it? Oh, I have the perfect song for this, or
No.
is it? Or is it?
He
Maybe,
said
all right,
no.
This is the riff. Now I'm going to write a lyric for it.
yeah, well, it sometimes it'll be a jam. I got to be jamming, just jam on that riff and jam on that riff until it finally something just breaks, and I can go, all right, another part for that, or it can lead to this. I've got riffs sitting around that I've had since high school that I have not been able to do anything with.
Yeah.
And then I've got other ones that, like, as soon as I write it, it's like, oh, this is another part, and I can hear the vocal already in my head before I even got to the next part. So it's like, it just happens organically like that. But, yeah.
Do you guys write together? Like
That was going to be my next
in,
question.
in
Not
one
really.
room, or is
Yeah.
it one of those things where you have to be by yourself with your headphones and your guitar?
That's where it starts, is
Yeah.
me by myself, and then I'll bring it to the band, and then everyone can eventually we all come together and start putting stuff together and building on top of that. Like, I've had riffs I write, and then Nick and I have a strange dynamic in terms, the way like Cream or something, where it was like two jazz musicians and one blues musician. We're almost that way because I'm very blues based in the way I think about music, and he's very jazz style, like his very dissident sounds, and so it's like the two of us come together, and that's how a lot of our stuff has been happening lately. It's just been, I'll come in, I got this sort of kind of almost major sounding thing, and he'll be like, nah, let's change it to something real, like, move this one note, and next thing you know, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm digging that.
And how often do you guys contribute to the writing process? I mean, has there been a time where you had like, oh man, I've got this great drum beat that I've been working on? Do you have anything for it? Does
I'll play something and be like, hey, play that again.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works that way, but
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's just joined, so it'll be.
I'm a newbie.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll start to really
Bloom.
Yeah, throw some stuff in there and blow our socks off. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I got attacked.
I saw that.
Yeah.
It's going to be a thing from now on, just so you know.
Now, what you should be aware is this is a full bottle of water.
I'm very well aware.
Okay.
I also know that you're not that dumb.
That's true.
So we do have some more questions. Samantha wants to know.
How far back are we?
You're right there. Go down right there. She says, what other type of musician would you most like to collaborate with?
Well, speaking of one of those riffs that I've had since high school, or it's not quite high school, but I've had it for a long time. I've actually got a riff that I think would be a killer R&B song.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
But I've kind of thought about how it could be a cool R&B moved into flamenco, so kind of mixing those two styles together.
God.
Yeah, if I could find people that would be cool with coming up with ideas and sort of building on top of that, that would be something fun to record as a one-off project.
Nice.
Yeah, so.
I'd listen to it.
Yeah.
I'd be curious.
Yeah.
My curiosity is going to be the death of me one day.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm that. It's hey, don't go over there because this band is playing and they're too loud and your eardrums are going to bleed. And I'd be like, oh, let me go see if it happens. Dude, I'm totally that.
That would only happen if it was sick of it all and they were doing a wall of death.
Yes.
That's the only time that
See,
would happen. Yeah.
I'm saying.
What are they doing? Oh yeah.
I am that
Boom.
person. I
That's
am
the
that person.
It's over.
I'm totally that person. Curiosity is going to be the death of me. So anytime someone says something that piques my interest, I go, oh, bet. Let me see what that's about. That's totally me.
Almost had that happen. That's why I mentioned it.
Did you really?
You're running down the middle of that shit like Moses or something? Like,
No,
where's everybody
I
going?
kinda, sort of standing in the beta bar, and it was back in the back a little bit, and then I heard the guy talking. I wasn't really paying too much attention at that moment. I was distracted by something, and I noticed it was a wall of death happening, and I was like, oh shit.
That's
The closest to happen that also would be Korn in Orlando. I went to see them in high school. And the Life is Peachy tour, and you'd be standing there minding your own business.
Yeah.
It's enjoying the show, and then they look around, and all of a sudden it opened up, like the floor is open, and you're just the only person in there. Like, oh no!
Suddenly I
Chuckles.
feel like a target.
I'm in danger.
Andre the Giant comes over and throws your ass.
Throws you through the wall. Ooh, that was fun.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that. Not quite curiosity, but more of an accident.
What about you guys? Type of musician you would most like to collaborate with?
Oh yeah, Alex Webster.
Okay.
Who's
How
that?
come?
Cannibal Corpse's bass player.
Yeah.
Oh!
I was asking why, and
I'll
you were
just-
asking who.
I'll just show myself out the door.
So, is there a specific reason why?
Just to meet the guy and see what he can bring.
Pick his brain.
He's been around for a while.
He has.
He's been in movies.
Yes, he has. Yes, he has. I used to be a huge Cannibal Corpse fan. What would be yours?
Uh,
If you could collaborate with anyone.
anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Ever.
Why don't we make it interesting? Still here or not still here?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, I can't even give me that option.
You
Must
can
have
go
Chief
ahead.
Steele then.
Okay.
Probably a perk.
Nice.
Nice. Good choice. Good
Hey.
choice. That's awesome.
Gotta learn from somebody.
We do have another question. Samantha, she's killing it tonight. What's the best piece of advice another musician gave you?
Alan West from Obituary told us at when the show we played with them in Alabama, Mobile, to pay your dues. And when you think you're done paying, keep fucking paying.
Oh yeah.
I'll say that was, I've stuck with that one.
Okay.
That's
That's really
really good.
Yeah.
Really good advice.
Yeah, it is. That is really good advice. What about you guys? Best advice.
There's no money in it.
There you go.
That's pretty much it. It really is.
It's probably your dad who told you that. Mine told me that.
You're gonna have to get a job. There's no money in
I
rock
played
and roll.
shows for free food before, and I just love it.
I did that for the homegrown when I used to do the
Yeah.
homegrown show. I fed all the musicians. I
Hell yeah.
had people. Yeah,
Way back in the day.
yeah, that was a while ago. But yeah, I made pulled pork and had people catering food, and I was like, bands are gonna eat. Like y'all bust your ass to do what you do, and you don't make shit. So I was like, everything that's raised is going to all the bands. And hey, guys, here's some food. Thanks for doing it.
I just had this image of you slipping a laxative and everything. We're turning this up to 11.
I'm not evil.
Yeah, have an extra helping. Come on.
It becomes a battle of the bands at that point. If you can finish the show, you won.
Battle for the bathroom.
Oh man.
You should bring that back to Tallahassee.
What?
Way back in the day, at Hooters restaurant, used to have Battle of the Bands.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
I hate
Yeah.
Battle of the Bands. We've done,
Yeah.
and we won one of those things one time, and it turned out we didn't win. But then we did win again, and then it turned out to be a scam. I don't know. It's just every one of those are scams. It's just a bad idea. I won't
Yeah, those
participate in any more of
karaoke.
those.
It's all who you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really
So-
is.
So I was in a Sporty's pub, and it was me, a friend of mine, and my guitar player, and we get a piece of paper come through, and we were judges for a karaoke contest. Well, it was Ian, my singer, and he was going to do a song, and I was like 0000000. Turn it in. I'm going to turn this in, and Jeff did the same thing. 00000 nothing, and he did Frank Sinatra My Way,
Yep.
and
Nice.
nailed it.
Oh wow.
Like by the end of the song, everybody's taking off their panties and just throwing them at him and shit. And I'm like, I don't even know where I got these panties, but I'm going to throw them at Ian. Yeah, I had to score him correctly. Dude, yeah, he nailed it.
Wow.
So that's all politics, all those
Oh,
battle
always.
of the bands, karaoke
Always.
contests.
I honestly
all that
think
shit.
90% of the time there's already a chosen winner.
There is, yeah.
And then it's just everyone else is sort of just there to be the reinforcement for that.
I can confirm. I was I guess the go-to person for a specific battle of the band. I'm not going to say which one, but I was the one that had to deal with quote unquote record people.
Oh yeah.
And so record people came up to me and they're just like, "Hey, so there's like 3 chicks that we want to get in." I'm like, "No." And they're like, "No, but like it's who we are." And I said, "Do I know you?" And they're like, "No." And I'm like, "Then what makes you think I'm going to let them in this club? It ain't going to
Yeah.
happen. People are paying to get in and the bands are going to split the money. Like that's how that's working. I'm not getting them in for free."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Well, we got in for free." I said, "Because this is your thing, but I'm running it." And I said, "No." So they backed off, and then I overheard them talking. They're like, "Well, don't forget that, whenever people turn in their votes and everything at the end of the night, that we're just going to put them in this box because we've already got, this band has
Yeah.
traveled here for
Yeah.
this." And I'm like, "See, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
That is such bullshit." I was so pissed off when I overheard that. I'm not going to say, should I say it?
Nah, don't exploit anybody.
Yeah.
There's no reason.
So when Guitar Center used to do the blues playoff. I went
Oh.
one year. Remember Henry from Guitar Center?
Oh.
Play it
Yeah,
again.
play it again. Music back in the
And
day.
then he went to Ray Wiley.
Yeah.
Like him and another guy.
Fucking Ray Wiley.
Yeah.
What a jackass.
No, well, like him and another guy. They're both been playing almost 30 years.
Yeah.
And they were clearly the 2 best, but some 17-year-old kid won.
Yeah.
'Cause he was
Like,
a chosen
it's
winner
great, yeah.
before.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know
Wow.
it was
John Wayne, I remember the Battle of the Bands that you're talking about. That I want to say it was X. It's either X or Golf.
It was X.
It was X.
It was X.
Okay.
Me and you attended there.
Yep. Point Blank won that, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
Yeah. I vaguely
PSG
remember.
was mad, and
Was PSG on that one?
PSG was there.
I
Jason
know,
Cup was there.
I did go to that. No
Jason
way.
Cup was there.
That sounds familiar.
There's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
7 bands was
Wasn't there
there.
a band of old chicks there?
I think there was.
I wish I could
It's
remember.
been so long.
They were. I don't remember who it was. They were a really good band.
The ex-girlfriends?
Yeah.
I know that there was a chick band that came to Tallahassee for battle bands called Ex-Girlfriends.
No,
Oh, wow.
they were
Yeah.
from Tallahassee.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
this band.
Fox
It's been so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, not this band.
Was it Kitty?
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
no. I love Kitty.
Yeah, they're back, apparently.
I know, I heard.
They've been back.
Yeah.
They just changed up some members, and
Well, the one
they
chick
had some
died.
problems.
No, yeah.
One
the
did pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. We have more questions. Samantha, right there. Oh, go back down. Go back down. Keep going down.
I think that was the last one.
Oh, yeah.
This is the next
Oh,
one.
yeah, this is the next one. From Tammy. Tammy says, if you could magically gain the ability to play any musical instrument well, which would you choose?
Well, being the word there.
Yeah.
Trying to think which one would make you the most money.
An accordion.
Okay.
Probably be an accordion.
Yeah, if you had a trained monkey, that'd be the deal.
Trained
Yeah.
monkey.
Hey,
Yeah, I like that.
So that dissolves selling your soul.
Yeah, I'd go with the violin. I certainly would want to be able to beat the devil in that thing. You know?
Win that golden fiddle.
Yeah, win that golden fiddle. That'd
Well.
be the deal.
I think it's down at Fulmer's right now.
Yeah.
Jack Black won.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That is
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
That is very true.
Although,
Dave Grohl's the devil. Apparently, it's weird.
all this
Twice.
question was not for me. I would play the cello.
You did it
I
twice.
fucking love cello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cello. I played a cello before. It's cool. And upright bass and stuff like that.
Right.
It's a lot harder than it looks.
I'm
Yeah.
sure it is.
Yeah.
Now they make a thing where you can make a guitar and bass sound like a cello and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Reading about it.
What about
would
you,
you
Jade?
choose?
What would you play?
Might see something
Me?
in the near future.
Yeah, you.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what I'd play because I don't play anything. So all the things.
Play the radio.
All the
That's not
things.
an answer. That's not a legit answer.
I would play
Tambourine?
all the things.
Play the tambourine.
No. I
All the
did.
things I think is the accordion. I think that is all the things.
Well, then I'm playing
It's
that.
most of the things wrapped into one
Yeah, kind of.
fucking thing.
Well, then I guess that would be my pick.
You got buttons. You got
I do like
shit you
buttons.
squeeze.
I like pressing buttons,
it's half a bagpipe.
especially people's buttons.
Have a bagpipe.
I mean, I think playing bagpipes again. I had a pair.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I'd want to do all the things. What would you pick?
I don't know what it's called. It's a Mongolian weapon. Instrument. I have to Google it. Like I said, I don't know what
the
it's called.
didgeridoo.
Rain stick?
Yeah.
No.
Did you say rain stick? That'd be a pretty cool intro for y'all.
Yeah.
Just do a rain stick. We do have other questions though. What is right there? What superpower would you want to have, and how would you use it to become a rock star?
Teleportation.
Yes.
Yeah, and I would be able to teleport into, I guess, if to be a rock star, I guess I'd go to like David Geffen's house and just be right there, like, dude,
Pop
you're
up
not
in the
leaving
bathroom.
until inside. I don't know. That is not a direct threat against David Geffen. I wouldn't know the guy if I saw him on the street. Okay?
For the record, on the Off the Record podcast.
Yeah.
No, it's not a threat.
Can't be too careful these days.
I gotta remember to drink when
Yeah.
you guys aren't making people laugh. That would be perfect. I remember that. What about you guys? Superpower.
Super starts to be useless because, oh crap. There goes another doorman.
There you go. That's true.
I don't know. No clue. I really thought about it.
What about you? Rob.
What was the question?
Superpower to make you that you could use to be a rock star.
Maybe
See-
mind control.
See,
No.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
To me, those two things, like, there's no correlation to me.
Yeah, there
between
is.
having a superpower
Right.
and being a rock star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than, like you said, like telekinesis. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Telepathy.
Oh
Telepathy,
yeah.
thank you.
Telepathy.
Yeah,
Telekinesis is
Yeah,
where you
yeah.
do shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? That's what it would be.
Dad worked for the
It
drummer.
would be fucking telekinesis. You just control all the instruments.
It's being able to turn into a demon a superpower.
It can
Because
be.
because they did it in Black
Shape-shifting.
Black Roses and
Yeah.
it worked.
Shape shifting.
So, yeah, shape shifting. Yeah, so they did it in Black Roses and it worked.
I think magic.
That was a
would be
horrible
fun.
movie.
Magic would be useful.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
snap your fingers. Oh, jump set set up.
Yeah,
Oh,
right?
I'm good to go.
Oh man, yeah, we wouldn't
That
have to
is
schlep
true.
anymore.
Be like Flash.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Yeah.
Jeremy, what about you? What would you choose?
Yeah, I would say telepathy to a point. Read minds. Weed out all the fake motherfuckers that are
Mhm.
smiling and shaking my hand.
That's exactly what my superpower would be.
And they're
Yeah.
imagining an ice pick in your back. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Right. I really can't stand this dude, but I'm going to tell him he was awesome. 'Cause he might be able to do something for me later.
Yeah.
Still supporting.
There you go.
Yeah.
No matter if it's a lie or not.
Paid to get in.
Mm.
Yes.
There
Still
you go.
supporting.
No, they didn't. They asked, hey, you can get me in? Dude.
Oh.
You know, yeah.
Dude, I'm on a list, bro. Look.
What time
again,
you guys
huh?
go on? Come on, you get me in?
Or you
Oh, I
can
hate
use
that
the
guy.
reverse. You go meet your idols, find out whether or not they give a shit if you talk to them or not.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
They don't.
Time travel, right?
Yeah.
So your band blows a song. You time travel 3.5 minutes back and be like, all right, let's try that again.
You know
From
what
the
I was
top.
thinking?
Yeah.
You taking the sound that you have now, time traveling back in time
There
to
you
do
go.
what
Yeah,
you do
yeah.
now, but back then, because that was never a thing
Yeah,
back then.
there we go.
So then you would be a rock star because everybody's mind would be like, where did that come from?
You imagine that shit?
Oh my
Ozzy,
God.
Ozzy sitting around like, oh, alter flesh.
yeah.
That would be badass. I've always wanted to do that, just like to take my phone back to medieval days, or
Yeah.
like create something.
You're not
and
going to
be
want to
like,
do that. They'd be like,
well,
burn the witch.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
Yeah,
Let-
that's
let
true.
Rob do
it.
Yeah.
Jokes on all y'all, you didn't get my grandparents, so
It'd be like Evil Dead 2 when he goes back into.
Oh,
medieval
yeah.
Right, yeah.
That's
The
just a
car.
Connecticut Yankee in
Boomstick.
King Arthur's court. That's all that movie was.
it's like
Except better.
take something with you that you can be like, I
Yeah.
invented this, and then be
Yeah.
rich,
Just go back and buy Google or something.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
shares the Google, yeah.
Amazon.
Yeah, exactly.
It was
Um,
like 26.
Yeah.
we have
1,000.
we got a lot of comments. Holy shit.
We do. How far?
We gotta
back
go
am I?
up right there. Then we're on the next one.
This one?
Hey,
Uh,
here we go.
What's the most awkward thing y'all have posted on the internet?
I'm out.
Good call. Good call.
Plead the fifth.
I don't know, but I do know that I heard years ago that you should never post something on the internet you would not want read back to you on the witness stand. So I'm going
Touche. Touche. That is a very good point.
to.
As we have found out in most recent events.
Yeah.
Speaking of, so yeah, I do have one. In the very, very early days of webcams.
Oh,
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 Jesus.
here we go.
no.
Here we go.
Collective gasp.
In the early days of webcams, I was living with a roommate, John Wallace, and I took some photos
Oops.
of myself, and at the time, I didn't understand that they saved.
Like
I
ahead
thought
of you
they
already.
immediately deleted. Well, it was
Screensaver?
also
Yes.
My roommate's computer, and yeah,
Oh, no.
yeah, he found the
Oh,
photos.
uh-oh.
Yeah,
It was so innocent at the time, wasn't it? You know?
Ah, the birth of the internet.
It was all so innocent. We didn't think,
Who would have knew I made it a screensaver? I'll be damned.
You couldn't post that.
it's kind of like Fight Club. They don't know they saw it. They saw it.
And they wish they could unsee it.
The old giant cock.
Wow.
What about
Alrighty.
what about the rest of you guys? Awkward thing?
Plead the fifth.
Oh, that's right. You did play the fifth.
Oh.
That comes down to you. He's like, I'm
I'm
out.
a softie,
I'm out.
so probably not nothing.
No, I really don't
That I
post a
know
whole lot. I just mostly share memes or whatever.
Mm. We do have we got Chris in the chat.
Hey,
Chris Lodge says, I miss you guys.
what's up,
Hell
Chris?
yeah.
What's up?
And we have Cameron. He says, on the topic of collaboration, I would love to meet and make music. Ooh,
Yes, Devin Townsend.
Devin Townsend. That's
Fuck
a good
yes.
one.
Yeah, good choice.
Hell yeah. Samantha has another question. And she says, what's the funniest joke you know that doesn't make other people laugh when you tell it?
Oh, no.
Nick.
What's this? Shitty way to spend Easter. I guess it did make people laugh.
Fucking love it.
That was awesome.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
All right, so that one don't count.
That doesn't count.
Matt,
think?
go. What do you got? Joke you tell that nobody laughs at.
I really don't have a whole lot of jokes.
Me neither.
Really? Okay. We do have Samantha did say she's loving the answers, guys. And then I can't what? Samantha. Oh, we got Chris again. Can you read that for me?
Yeah, rhymes with.
Oh, talking about Battle of the Bands that were total shams. Yeah,
Oh.
I got that one immediately.
He be accurate. I know exactly. I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later.
Off
Off.
the.
Yeah. Off the record.
Off the record.
Samantha says, what's the most badass event you would like to play as a band before you retire?
So you have till Tuesday
Have till Tuesday
before you retire.
before I retire. Damn. Guess it's my backyard. No.
There you go.
No,
Backyard
if I had
wrestling.
my choice of bands to play with, it would have to be Metallica, just because of the size of their audiences, and just to be able, I know I'd get booed the hell out of the room, but it'd be totally worth it.
5 seconds of fame.
Yeah, just to play in a room that large with.
Yeah, be like, yeah, I got booed, but it was by
Castle Donington
30,000
or something,
people, so that counts.
Yeah, right?
We got the full salad bar thrown at us, but it was totally worth it. Maybe even a hunk of shit.
What about you guys?
Probably the same with his.
Yeah?
I like it too.
Yeah.
I would go with Iron Maiden.
Oh.
Oh.
There
Okay.
you go. They get their own airplane.
But again, Bruce would make all of us look sad because he's got so much energy.
Yeah, right?
That's true.
Double our age, running circles around our asses.
Gotta stretch out, man. Gotta stretch out.
Yeah. I know, man.
Samantha has another question. She says, how many times a day do you each look in the mirror with just your underwear on?
Now, I want to need some clarification on this question. How many times a day do they look at each other in the mirror with just their underwear on, or individually speaking? Hey, John Wayne, how many times do you look in the mirror while,
I don't wear any underwear, so.
Oh, hey. Off the record exclusive.
Heard it here first. We have, what else? We got,
Tammy says Genesis played cello.
what?
Nice.
I'm just kidding. I knew that because
Wait,
she
what?
told me before.
Her daughter.
Shout out
Oh.
Genesis. We have Samantha says name 2 songs each for the soundtrack of your life. 2 songs each.
I'm Your God Now by Machine Head for sure.
Okay.
When Satan Rules His World by Deicide.
Oh, that's a good one too. Okay. Soundtrack of your life. 2 songs.
Ooh. That's tough.
-1 by Mudvayne
Nice.
Okay.
and like Bloody Kisses from Peter Steele.
Okay. I'm seeing a trend. I'm seeing a
Little
trend.
bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So you look like Jesus. Where's the long hair?
Yeah.
Where's your long hair?
Just got cut off. It'll grow back.
What about you? 2 songs.
Ooh, that's tough.
That is.
Too many songs.
You just have like one of those back in the day double discs in the case and just here's the soundtrack to my life. Take your pick. That's pretty cool. We do have another one from Samantha. She says, "Do any of you have a secret talent that even the other band members don't know about?" That's a good question.
Double jointed does not count.
Double jointed does not count.
I'm a pretty open book, so I don't really have a lot of stuff that I just really
Secret talent. Huh?
I'm a Virgo.
I'm sorry.
See, the only major talent I have is that I'm a chef. So but everyone knows that because they come over to eat my food. So I don't know.
Touche.
I deal with like, yeah, I'm cooking, and he's like, I'm coming over.
That's not a secret talent.
Damn. I didn't know that. I know it now.
I think Aries are winning in this room. We got 3 of them sitting over here.
Mm.
So that wouldn't be a secret. Do you have a secret talent that we don't know about?
He plays guitar.
I already did that.
Besides that, you don't know how to upload a photo. Computer hacking skills, not the secret talent.
Use Koi tripod.
Hey, Samantha, there's your joke that nobody laughed at.
Hey, I thought it was funny.
We have, Tammy. She says, what is sent can't be unsent.
Yep.
And a bunch of laughing emojis.
Yes.
Bunch of laughing emojis. And we have Jolene. She says, Jared, there's a one-wheeled canoe driving down the road.
What?
And we have
The baby
Cameron.
seal walks into a club.
Yeah. How many pancakes does it take to shingle a doghouse? Yeah.
The joke I have that no one laughs at would be the entirety of my life.
Oh no.
That's too funny. Samantha says phrasing, Rob. Phrasing.
Oh, to the unaware?
Yeah. That part. Is that it? No more questions from Samantha? Did we run out finally? We had to catch up there for a minute.
I know, right?
She killed it. Thanks, Samantha. Appreciate you, girl. Those are you guys had some pretty good answers. So, where is your next show?
We're doing the Tampa Death Fest in September 30th. Yeah.
Nice.
We're playing the first night. It's a 3-night show.
Okay.
So it's something like 30 bands playing. It's a pretty cool thing. So,
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, we're going to do the first night. And I think Carrying Curse is going to be there. I know Grave Gnosis, also local, are going to be there. So
nice.
It's be a nice little like Tallahassee representation.
I'm about to say we might have to.
Oh, yeah.
We might have to take a little
Saturday.
trip.
Oh,
I think it's Saturday. I think when I seen the set list.
Yeah.
Brian, you in the chat? When you playing?
I think it is Saturday.
Yeah, it's Saturday.
We're gonna have to take a road trip, guys.
Hey,
Yeah.
I got places to sleep down there.
Hell yeah!
Yep, I got.
I know this much. I last time we didn't get to do it, but I fully intend to go to Ybor because I want to go to Gasper's Grotto. They have the best pulled pork quesadillas.
I've heard that, and I haven't
Yeah.
been to Tampa.
Oh man,
I've been through it, but
Tampa's good.
is
Yeah.
it?
I kind of prefer St. Pete over Tampa myself,
yeah.
but just my own personal opinion. But Tampa, the thing you gotta understand about Tampa, Tampa is like the fucking death metal capital of the U.S. If I'm not mistaken,
Oh.
Death was
Yep.
from Tampa.
Death, obituary,
Yeah.
deicide.
Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah, well,
Mhm.
they're from Buffalo. But
Yeah, they're
they
from
moved,
Buffalo,
they
but
did,
yeah. As a matter of fact, their studio that they record in
Yep.
is in St. Pete.
Mana Studios.
And
Yep.
bro, I drove
Yeah.
by that place all
Oh, yeah.
fucking time. It's on a kind of a main highway. It's just off, man. I drove
Wow.
by that place. I can't tell you how many times.
Wow.
Had no fucking idea it was there. I
Yeah.
probably would have stopped and poked my head in the door.
Yeah, right.
If the doors were open. I mean,
I will say this: if you did, I don't know the guy personally that well. I've met him a few times. Eric Rutan is a cool
Eric,
dude.
yeah,
He's a super
yeah.
cool dude. So.
so the recording studio that I'm talking about, Mana Studios, is like the fucking holy grail
Yeah.
of metal recording studios. I mean, and when I say metal, I mean more towards the death metal genre.
Yeah.
Please correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, fucking everybody, Cannibal Corpse, Obituary. I mean, everybody that is in the death metal genre.
Stateside, he is the guy. You know,
Yes.
That's awesome.
like overseas, it would be Peter Tägtgren in Sweden.
Absolutely.
So
Oh yeah. We have another comment real quick.
Tammy says, "Good
Good
answer."
answers. Good answers. How you say that?
Ebor.
Ybor City is fun. And then we have stay out of Polk County.
what'd I say?
Touche. So, are you going to be playing anything local?
We don't have any scheduled, but we're always down. So it's one of those things. Sometimes bands will come through and they just need someone to open, and they'll shoot us a message, and if we're available, we'll do it.
Hey guys, bands out there,
Yeah,
let's
right?
get them booked so we can go see them.
Yeah.
So awesome. Well, I don't have anything else, Rob.
Nope.
I appreciate you guys coming on. It was a lot of fun. You had some
We
really
can
good
throw
answers.
some shameless plugs, I suppose. We
Yes,
do.
please.
We
Please
do
do.
have a new record that we're working on.
Yes.
It's been in the works for a minute, but we recorded it during the pandemic, so we're calling it "Death Has No Cure: The Quarantine Sessions."
Nice.
It is a collective of old songs that we did on demos back in the day, plus a few newer ones and ones that never made the cut into the demos. So it's just a lot of our old school shit that are like, some of the songs are as short as 2 minutes, but they're awesome in my opinion. I mean, obviously I wrote them.
Hell
But,
yeah.
So that's on its way. We have an EP that we wrote. It's more of a one of my first forays into the concept album thing,
Mhm.
but it's just 4 songs. But I wrote them about old school American serial killers. So
Nice.
talking the
Ooh.
Hart brothers, Lavinia
Oh,
Fisher, H.H. Holmes, and
Yes.
what's his damn name? Ed Gein.
Nice.
So Ed Gein one is awesome because it is our first time ever doing anything like super funeral doom.
Yeah.
So that
Hell
one's a lot
yeah.
of fun.
Yeah, that's who they based Leatherface off of.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Ed Gein.
yeah. It's. I don't even think he's really a serial killer. I mean, he
He's
only killed
not.
2 people. But
Yeah, he
Yeah.
didn't meet the criteria,
just
but
more of a deviant or whatever.
That is
But,
awesome.
yeah, and then we're going to be re-recording the title track of my first record is Vilified, and we're going to re-record that, and we're going to put together a music video for it. We're just going to record that song because I feel like it's a chance to bring back probably, I guess, our big hit
Yeah.
with the current lineup. Get
Right.
Big Nick and John on there so we can just put it together. And I've gotten a lot better at recording since I did the first record, so I think it'll be a lot of fun.
That is awesome. I was
So,
going to ask you
yeah.
you doing your recording all in house?
Yeah.
That's badass.
And the video is going to be done by us, but I'm hoping to kind of use some inspiration from the old Hammer films, like the stuff that Christopher Lee, Peter
Yep.
Cushing, and all them used to do, Vincent Price. So it's something like that, or really like gothic horror kind
Oh,
of a
yeah.
thing. 'Cause our first video that I did, I based it on 70s slasher films and sort of did real it's it's DIY as hell, but I don't know, I like it, so
That's awesome.
we're gonna do something similar.
That's awesome. So where can people listen to your music and find you on social media right now?
Obviously, our Facebook page is the kind of that's the one where you'll most likely get a response. We have SoundCloud, we have all the standard ones, Spotify.
Okay.
We have all of the above. So we
By the
try
way-
to spread it out. Amazon MP3.
Nice.
Is a good one, yeah.
Okay. So, by the way, link is in the description. So be sure to go and like these guys, check them out, follow them, go see them at any show that you see that they're at. Just trust me. I love you guys. I won't lead you astray. Just go watch them. Much. I mean, I might kick you off the path here and there, but I'll bring you back. I promise. So just make sure you go see these guys. So thanks again for watching.
Off the Record Podcast.
Fuck yeah.